Okay, so we've been hyping up our platform build on Instagram a little bit, so we're finally rebuilding our platform. So I just want to kind of go through what we are doing to put our platform back down. A little backstory: we installed the platform and redid the garage when quarantine started about a month ago. I already had a rig here. It was 6 feet out. You can see the holes in the concrete here. I decided to take the rig back to 4 feet, which is where it's at now, and install a full 8x8 platform in front of it. I looked at different areas in the garage, and it seemed like for space reasons, putting it directly in front of the rig was the best idea. Literally, there was no reason I put it here other than the fact that it seemed for space-saving measures it was the smartest. We put a full platform down. It was 8x8, plywood, pine on top, mats on the sides, standard Olympic weightlifting platform. A couple weeks later, we noticed some rocking in the platform. So I kind of suspected maybe there was some concrete damage underneath. There wasn't any signs of concrete damage. Like before, we knew there was a patch here, but that's kind of the extent of it. Took the platform up, and where the patch was, the concrete had fallen through. So we got a couple of contractors to come out, take a look at the floor. They said that this garage slab could be salvaged, but we were gonna have to redo the patch and add rebar. We got a good quote, had a guy come out, he cut the patch out, and it looked like the patch was only a couple of inches thick, which makes sense why it fell through, because even with the vibration, like most home slabs are 6 inches, most concrete garage slabs are 4 inches, but the patch was only 2 inches, so the moment we dropped a heavy barbell on it, it just fell through. So they cut the big patch out, put rebar in, re-poured the concrete. Supposedly, we'll have no more problems with it. I'm a little suspicious. So as we're putting the platform back down, we're gonna put a vibration platform down. We're gonna put like a noise canceling / vibration reducing platform down. There's really not a ton extra to it other than it is 2 layers of mat instead of 2 layers of wood. Anyway, so we made some cuts already to our mats, to our wood, to make sure that all we had to do was show you how to put it down, show you all what goes into it, and hopefully you don't have any garage concrete problems either. Thanks. Okay, so we have an empty 8x8 piece of garage here. Obviously the mats are where they were before we pulled this mat up, so we can make sure that our new mats are tight. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put these are 1/2 inch mats versus these Tractor Supply stall mats are 3/4 inch stall mats, but we are gonna put 1/2 inch stall mats under the platform explicitly because that way it's more likely to lay flush with the existing platform that we have behind the rig, right? For safety measures, I don't want the platform, the new platform to be taller, because when you're squatting, I don't want it to be a little bit of a safety hazard. So we're gonna do our very best to make sure that the new platform and the old platform are flush. So we're gonna drag these 1/2 inch new stall mats we got first. So here is, you can see a little bit of the difference in height. It is 8 feet by 8 feet of 1/2 inch mat versus 3/4 inch mat. Okay, this is 1/2 inch plywood. We had, what's it? I always call it MDF, but you call it something else.
OSB.
OSB.
Sheathing.
Yeah. So we had like a pressed wood before. It wasn't super durable. I lifted it on in the yard and went straight through. So we're getting this plywood this time. I don't know if it's any more durable. It's a little bit of an upgrade. The MDF is $10 a sheet and this is $16 a sheet. So we're still only like $30 in on plywood. But these are 4x8 sheets. So we got two 4x8 sheets. We're gonna go ahead and put our pine back down. We got our the footwork part of the platform down. It's a 3/4 inch pine. I think most Olympic lifting platforms use pine as their top sheet. Pine is really durable and also really strong wood. So now we have our mats, our plywood, and then our 3/4 inch pine. All we have to do is put our mats that are pre-cut from before back on the sides, and then we'll test it. And then we'll also test noise and vibration from the main floor, and then we'll test noise and vibration from our new fancy platform, see if it's worth it. Okay, so we finished putting the platform down. It's a tiny bit taller than it was before. I'd say probably a 1/8 of an inch maybe. Still better overall. I was jumping on it, trying to tell if it was better, I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna load up a barbell, I'm gonna drop it on the concrete, I'm gonna drop it on the platform and see if there's any difference. I guess there's no way to know until I get big weights in. Anyways, we're gonna load up a bar and test it out. I'm going to test it on the concrete. Doesn't sound a ton quieter to me, but hopefully the concrete doesn't shatter underneath. Yeah, cool. Thanks for watching.